To truly appreciate the significance of Mansa Musa, we need to set the stage by exploring the rich historical background of the Mali Empire. Emerging in the 13th century, Mali rose to prominence through a combination of strategic location, resource abundance, and a sophisticated trading network. At its height, the Mali Empire stretched across a vast expanse of West Africa, encompassing regions that are part of modern-day Mali, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Niger, and Burkina Faso. The empire owed much of its prosperity to its control over key trade routes, most notably the trans-Saharan trade routes. The trans-Saharan trade routes connected West Africa with the Mediterranean and the Middle East, facilitating the exchange of gold, salt, ivory, and other valuable commodities. Mali became a crucial hub along these routes, establishing itself as a formidable economic powerhouse. Beyond its economic success, Mali also boasted a thriving cultural and intellectual scene. Timbuktu, one of the empire's prominent cities, became a center for learning, attracting scholars and traders from across the Islamic world. The empire's embrace of Islam played a pivotal role in shaping its cultural identity. As Mali expanded its territory, its influence and wealth continued to grow. By the time Mansa Musa assumed the throne in 1312, the Mali Empire was at the zenith of its power, poised to become one of the most influential empires in the world. Now that we've established the historical context of the Mali Empire, let's turn our attention to Mansa Musa, the ruler who would go on to become a legendary figure in history. Mansa Musa ascended to the throne in 1312, succeeding his predecessor, Abu Bakr II. Mansa Musa, a devout Muslim, brought a unique blend of political acumen and religious fervor to the Mali Empire. His reign was marked by a commitment to strengthening the empire both economically and spiritually. Musa placed a strong emphasis on Islamic scholarship and built mosques and educational institutions, particularly in the city of Timbuktu. Under Mansa Musa's rule, Timbuktu became a renowned center of Islamic learning, attracting scholars and students from various parts of the Muslim world. The city's libraries housed a vast collection of manuscripts, contributing to the intellectual flourishing of the Mali Empire. However, Mansa Musa's most famous undertaking was undoubtedly his pilgrimage to Mecca, known as the Hajj, which occurred in 1324. This pilgrimage not only demonstrated his deep religious convictions, but also showcased the immense wealth that the Mali Empire had accumulated through its control of trans-Saharan trade routes. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage was an extravagant affair. He set out with a caravan that included thousands of soldiers, officials, and servants. The procession, adorned with gold and fine fabrics, was a sight to behold, leaving a lasting impression on those who witnessed it along the way. Mansa Musa's decision to embark on the Hajj was a profound expression of his faith. However, what set this pilgrimage apart was not just its religious significance, but the sheer opulence that accompanied it. The Mali Empire, fueled by its control of lucrative trade routes, was ready to make a statement to the world. As Mansa Musa and his caravan made their way from Mali to Mecca, the procession was nothing short of a moving spectacle. Accounts from historical sources describe a caravan stretching for miles, comprising thousands of soldiers, officials, servants, and countless camels laden with gold, textiles, and other precious commodities. Gold played a central role in Mansa Musa's pilgrimage. He was said to be adorned in gold from head to toe, and he generously distributed gold dust and gold nuggets to the people he encountered along the journey. This act of lavish generosity not only demonstrated the wealth of the Mali Empire but also had a lasting impact on the economies of the regions Mansa Musa traversed. The infusion of gold into the regions along Mansa Musa's route led to a temporary disruption in the local economies. In fact, it is said that in some cities the value of gold depreciated due to the sheer abundance brought by the Mali ruler. The legend of Mansa Musa's wealth spread far and wide, making him a subject of fascination and admiration. As Mansa Musa's caravan reached Mecca, the city was captivated by the spectacle of his arrival. The Mali ruler's pilgrimage left an indelible mark on the collective memory of those who witnessed it, elevating Mansa Musa to a legendary status that endures to this day. Mansa Musa's legendary wealth was not merely a product of exaggerated tales. The Mali Empire's control over the trans-Saharan trade routes, particularly its monopoly on gold production, positioned Mansa Musa as one of the wealthiest individuals in history. The empire's gold mines, particularly those in the Bambouk and Bure regions, contributed significantly to this wealth. The extravagant display of gold during Mansa Musa's pilgrimage was a deliberate and strategic move. Gold, aside from being a symbol of wealth, served as a form of currency in many regions. By distributing vast amounts of gold along his journey, Mansa Musa showcased the economic might of the Mali Empire and solidified his reputation as the Golden King. The Mali ruler's entourage, adorned in opulent fabrics and precious gems, contributed to the perception of Mansa Musa as a monarch of unmatched wealth. The stories of his caravan, filled with gold-laden camels and extravagant luxury, captivated the imagination of people across different cultures and regions. Interestingly, Mansa Musa's pilgrimage had ripple effects beyond West Africa. As the caravan passed through cities in North Africa and the Mediterranean, the influx of gold caused significant economic disturbances. Local currencies faced devaluation, and the sudden abundance of gold disrupted trade balances, leaving a lasting economic impact in its wake. While Mansa Musa's wealth was indeed extraordinary, it's essential to recognize the broader implications of his pilgrimage. The legend of Mansa Musa's wealth transcended time, shaping perceptions of African wealth and contributing to the enduring fascination with the riches of the Mali Empire. As Mansa Musa's caravan passed through North Africa and the Mediterranean, the sheer scale of the wealth he distributed had profound consequences. The influx of gold into these regions caused significant economic disruptions, challenging the established economic order of the time. The sudden abundance of gold devalued local currencies, leading to inflation in several cities. Merchants and traders were left grappling with the economic repercussions of Mansa Musa's generosity. The legend of the Golden King began to echo through the bustling markets and trading hubs of the Mediterranean. While the economic impact was challenging, Mansa Musa's pilgrimage also stimulated curiosity and interest in West African wealth and culture. The tales of the Mali ruler's extravagant journey spread far and wide, capturing the imagination of people who had never encountered such wealth and opulence. Over time, the economic disruptions subsided, and the affected regions adapted to the new circumstances. However, Mansa Musa's legacy endured, influencing perceptions of West African wealth and contributing to a broader understanding of the interconnectedness of global trade during the medieval period. Despite the challenges faced by the Mediterranean economies, Mansa Musa's pilgrimage played a role in fostering cultural exchange and opening channels for future trade. The Mali Empire, with its rich resources and strategic position along trade routes, continued to be a significant player in the trans-Saharan trade for centuries. Mansa Musa's reign marked a golden age for the Mali Empire. The wealth generated through trans-Saharan trade routes fueled advancements in art, architecture, and education. The city of Timbuktu, in particular, became a vibrant center of learning, boasting impressive mosques, libraries, and universities. The manuscripts collected and preserved during Mansa Musa's era in Timbuktu contributed to the intellectual and cultural heritage of West Africa. These texts covered a wide range of subjects, including science, mathematics, medicine, and Islamic theology, making Timbuktu a beacon of knowledge in the medieval world. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca not only left an impact on the Mediterranean economies, but also contributed to the global recognition of West Africa. The legend of his wealth transcended time, shaping perceptions of African prosperity and influencing trade relationships for generations to come. Centuries later, Mansa Musa continues to be celebrated in Mali and beyond. Statues and monuments stand as tributes to his legacy, reminding us of a time when the Mali Empire stood among the great civilizations of the world. As with many empires, the Mali Empire eventually faced internal strife and external pressures. The decline of the empire occurred in the centuries following Mansa Musa's rule. However, his legacy persisted, serving as a testament to the heights that West African civilizations could achieve. Today, Mali is a country with a rich cultural heritage, reflecting the diverse influences that shaped it over the centuries. Mansa Musa's legacy lives on, not only in historical records but also in the traditions, art, and resilience of the people of Mali. And there you have it, the incredible story of Mansa Musa, the man whose wealth has left an indelible mark on history. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more historical content, and let us know in the comments which historical figure you'd like us to explore next. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our world.